yourself off the stage before anyone even gets the chance to believe in you. Give yourself an opportunity to believe in yourself, but also give other people the chance to believe in you and see all of the many potentials that are lying inside of you or that are inside of you. Okay?
I'm looking for somebody I can call. Looking for the only one I can get my own. Tell me that it's true.
Hi, guys, and welcome to another episode of What's Up with Faith Aida. And in this video, you already know, we're talking about unsolicited advices that you did not ask for in 2025. See, this is big 2025. And we need to start talking about certain things that some of you, some of us, because me, myself inclusive, we need to start talking about some things that we do that we should not be doing anymore. So this is officially one of Fifi's Yapper session. If you watched my last video, I did say I was going to be doing more Yapper sessions this year, and this is legit one of them. Now, wait, if you've not hit the subscribe button, this is literally the point where you need to hit the subscribe button because I'm going to be bringing you some juicy ones on these ones. So do well to hit the subscribe button and let's get right into this video. Now, it's 2025 and you're still procrastinating. Why? Go easy with that procrastination. It's not giving demure, it's not giving growth, it's not giving mature. You can't be in 2025 as a grown adult and you're still procrastinating. I know people like to brag about how they like to leave things last minute and it still kind of works out for them, right? I'm not one person that likes to procrastinate and I say this thing, it doesn't work with me. I kind of like have anxiety, so probably that's why procrastination is not really my thing. But I'm always of the opinion of if you think you did something and it still worked, like you did something last minute and it still kind of worked out for you, maybe it was an assignment and you still got like distinction in it, or it was a work something and you still got great feedback from your superior or whoever. Now think about how much more you could have done if you gave it maximum time to prepare or to put more effort into that. Like if you did 100, it literally means that you could have done 200 or 500. Do you understand? Like you cannot be procrastinating. Like I said, it's not giving grown, it's not giving mature, it's not demure. Like you literally cannot keep leaving things till last minute. I know it works for you quite all right, but this is 2025. Maximize your potentials. Like don't keep leaving things to last minute. Like it's a way of limiting yourself. Like I said, if you can do things last minute and still achieve something good, it means that if you do not leave it till last minute, like if you give yourself enough time to do that thing, then you can do greater things, right? And this is not the year you want to be doing the very minimal of the minimal things. This is not the year you want to be doing sub minimal things. This is the year of greater things. This is the year of greater heights. And for you to achieve all of those things, you need to stop procrastinating. It's stealing more than you know from you. You're not achieving your maximum potential by leaving things to the last minute and saying, you know what, I still did it anyways. You still did it anyways. But anything that is worth doing is worth doing well. It's not a matter of being able to do it anyways. It's a matter of did you do it well enough or did you do the best you could have done? Because if you're doing things last minute, it means that you're just trying to tick off that tax. You're just trying to tick off that box. You're not trying to be the best at that thing. That's what it means. So please don't be the one to stand in the way of your own progress. And if you don't take anything from this video, I want you to take this. This is really not an original idea, right? I saw it somewhere and it kind of like stuck. Don't play it safe this year. This is not the year you play things safe, right? If you played it safe in 2024, don't play things safe in 2025. Like 2025 is for going out of your own way to be the best version of yourself. Like if there was anything that I learned last year was that nothing is above my reach, right? By the grace of God and by the mercy and favor of God, nothing is above my reach. There's literally nothing that I cannot achieve unless I first of all limit myself. As much as I can believe in myself, then it means that I can literally achieve anything. So don't play it safe. Don't play it safe with your thoughts. Don't play it safe with your procrastination, with leaving things till last minute. Literally push yourself to the limit. What's the worst that can happen? Like what's the worst that can happen? Now think about that and think about what's the best that will happen when you don't play it safe. This is not the year to play it safe. Stop blowing yourself off the stage before anyone else have the chance to even believe in you. Sometimes we're our biggest critics, and I know I'm very guilty of this because I'm like, oh, is this thing good enough? Is this application good enough? Is this one good enough? But let it not be that you did not plan or you did not maximize your plans. That's why you did not achieve some of the goals or some of the things that you set out for yourself to achieve this year. So don't be the one to stand in your own way. Don't defeat yourself before life defeats you. Literally put yourself out there, put your best foot forward, be the best version of yourself. Network if you have to. Shoot that friendship shot that you need to take it in the next level of your life. Don't limit yourself. Apply for anything. See, the worst that will happen is for them to tell you no. Apply for anything that you need to apply for. And don't procrastinate. You will not say, I want to apply for this one. You will not say, it's tomorrow, I will send the application. What happened to today? If you complete the application today, will you die? Will you meme? Eh? Don't limit yourself. Don't play it safe. If you don't take anything from this video, make sure this part, like the last 5 minutes, or I don't know, the last 3 to 5 minutes, you definitely do not just play with any of the things I've said. Like last year, I did myself and I was like, what will happen if I don't apply for this thing? I miss out on it. I will not know whether or not they would have taken me for it or whether or not they would not have taken me for it. 90% of the things that I applied for last year, 90% of the things that I applied for last year, I literally got them. And I'm beating myself because I had so much more. Like if I applied for 10 things last year, I had like 100 more things that I did not apply for. And I'm like, what if I applied for those things? Like sometimes you see something that like, oh, I'm underqualified for it or I'm overqualified for it. Now so them tell you. You apply for it first, let them tell you you're underqualified for it or you're overqualified for it. Don't play it safe and don't be the one that will limit yourself. Okay? Now, while you're doing that, don't be scared of rejection. See, they are necessary for your growth. I know it's very easy to say this, right? I'm one person that I've chopped rejection back to back. I'm still chopping it now, Zev. And this, like I said, this advice kind of is not just for you alone, it's for myself too. Don't be scared of rejections. The worst that would always happen is they will tell you no. But I'm a believer of everything that's rejecting me is preparing me for what's to come. And whatever opportunity rejects me today, it means it's not for me, right? What's for me will not reject me, is what I believe. But that's the worst that will happen. They will tell you no, they will reject you. But it's preparing you. You've gotten that experience. You now understand how this thing works. Or you get a feedback from there and you're like, okay, this is what I need to do next time. This is what I should have done. This is what I shouldn't have done. I know it's easy to say. Don't be scared. Even if he's mad, I reject you. Toast him again. Who knows? Not really. If man tell you he's not doing, your woman tell you they are not doing, please leave them alone. That's the only rejection that you should accept. But it's part of your growth process. Don't be scared. Don't be ashamed of rejections because sometimes we get to that stage where we're like, oh, they rejected me for this, they rejected me for that. And sometimes we're scared to talk about these things. But who knows if it's the person you're talking to about it that will tell you what you could have done better, or that would tell you some strategies that could help you for your next application or things like that. So yeah, take that advice from me as well, right? I don't know if anybody has said it yet or if they've not said it, but me, I've come to tell you people that this one is for especially my ladies. Please, keep slow down on those filters. Slow down on the use of filters. You don't need those face filters. You don't need those Snapchat edits. Before you use them, think about it. This is 2025. All those slay queen pictures you used to see on Pinterest, those, those dream girl models. I know some of them do use the filters. I'm not even going to lie. But you know the kind of filters I'm talking. Those very childish filters on Snapchat or those very overly edited Facetune edits. You don't need them. And let's get really serious, right? Because it sounds like I'm being jovial right now, but I'm really serious. Like, drop that face filter, and I'm not joking. You know why? Because these things build insecurities. You begin to hate your face when you don't use Snapchat filter. Somebody is trying to take a picture, like literally just today, right? I was out with a group of friends and somebody was trying to take picture and they brought a filter. Like me, I'm already looking white inside the photo, and the picture is making me extra white. You don't need those things. They'll be like, oh, look at my this, look at my that, my face is not doing like this. Those things build up insecurities in you that you do not need. Like, you don't need any of those insecurities. And by using those face filters, the minute you cannot post your pictures without filters, the minute you cannot snap a photo without filters, it already means that you are subconsciously or unconsciously building some sort of insecurity that you are not acknowledging. So easy on the filter. I'm not saying you don't use at all. Oh. If you want to use, if you think you must use it, no wahala, go ahead and use it. But when you become overly dependent on it, I just feel like it's too terrible. It's not needed. You don't need it. You're already a fine babe. This is me. I'm telling you, I'm speaking specifically to you. You are a madass fine babe. You're not mad in Jesus' name. You're not madass. You are a beautiful girl. Made in God's own image. So you don't need all those LDs. Even all those ones that are using to flatten your tummy, using to enlarge your bum. You don't need all those edits. Again, the minute you start second guessing your photo, when you've not fine-tuned it, when you've not used one specific edit, you've not over lighting, you don't need to lighten your skin. You don't need, and you know what those things build up. Like I said, it's building up insecurities. The next thing you know, you're looking for cream, you need to bleach your skin, or you're looking for one thing, you need to lighten your face. It's insecurities, and these are the little things that we do to feel that our insecurities that we don't need. So go easy, drop the edit, drop the facetune filter, drop this Snapchat filter. You don't need it, okay? Okay, I not come to fight. I'm just advising you. You get it? Okay, this one I just have to laugh first. As in, it's 2025 and you're doing situation. See, I don't want to say it too loud. Situationship in 2025. What's so new? My other people will say, what's so new? What's happen? Like, it's 2025. If you are doing a situationship, I'm judging you like mad. This one is not we listen, we don't judge. I they judge you, die. I overjudge you. Because again, like, I will still link this to insecurity, right? If you're not insecure, whether as a girl or as a man, and this one is very generic, like this one is not specific to a target audience, as a boy or as a man or as a woman or as a girl, and you are putting yourself in a situation where you are doing situationship, right? It just screams low self-esteem. I'm sorry. It just screams insecurity, because if you value yourself so much, if you think so highly of yourself, see, I'm one person that people will call it pride. People that know me used to be like, Faith, you're too proud. I know. I'm sorry. What's the other option? To not be proud? I think too highly of myself that there are certain things or certain situations I cannot imagine myself being. And me and you we are doing situate. Again, I cannot even say it. Situationship, please now, it's 2025. You cannot be doing situationship. If that brother, if that sister, if they cannot define the relationship you are in, you literally have no business with them. Because I bet you when they find the right person for them, they're not going to be doing situationship. They will define their relationships. And I'm not just talking in terms of romantic relationship. This also relates to like friendship. You are in a group of friends, you don't know what you are doing, you're the third wheel, or this one is doing this one, they did not invite you for this one. You're like, they are my friend, but they are not really my friend. Like, you don't need to be in situations like that. Like, it's 2025. Go where you are valued. I'm not supposed to be telling you this one. You're already supposed to know. Go where you are valued. Any situation you are in that they don't think that you are the best thing after sliced bread. I don't think sliced bread is breast. If they don't think you are the best thing after credit alert, that means you're not supposed to be in that situation. You're not supposed to be in that environment. Go where you are valued. This is 2025. It's not the year you feed into other people's insecurities, or it's not the year you feed into your own insecurities such that you let people belittle you. People have to treat you like you are gold. People have to treat you like you are diamond. People have to treat you like you are priceless. Like, you are God's child. You're not being in a situation in 2025. People will say that there is love at home. Even if you are not loved at home, even if they hate you in your house, why would you want to still go and be in a situation where you are still not loved enough? Like make it make sense. Like, make it make sense. Even if they not love you as a child, this is even the more reason why you need to go where you are loved, why you need to go where you are valued. People need to see you and recognize that there is beauty in your relationship that you will have with them, and they need to value you and define your relationships. So please, don't go and choose to be in a cycle or in a ship where you still get the most minimum or minimal love. Like, pride yourself in defining your relationships, even friendships. Go where you are valued. Now, This advice, this one is coming first to me before I'm dishing it out. Prioritize self care. Now, this one is very personal to me because this is one aspect of my life where I think I'm really lacking or I think I'm really failing. But prioritize self care. It's very expected, like, especially with this new year, everyone is trying to, like, you know what, I'm trying to lock in, I'm trying to give in my best and whatever. There are some points that if you do not try to look after yourself or if you do not prioritize self-care, what's going to happen is that you're going to experience burnout. And that's one thing you don't want to experience, because when you experience burnout, that can lead to physical fatigue, mental fatigue, like emotional stress and the things like that, demotivation even. When you find the little things that you can pick interesting, that can help you look after yourself. Self-care could be as little as like spending time with your loved ones, watching my content, just to like faff time and things like that, or like going to the cinemas regularly, or just like, bed rotting. That's one way I like to like self-care, even if I don't think it's a healthy way to self-care, but I do enjoy my bed rotting time, I'm not even going to lie. But whatever it is like that you enjoy, seek for those things or try to look out for those things and find how you can explore more ways to take care of yourself. Otherwise you're going to experience burnout and you're not going to do all the many things that you aim to do this year, or the not so many things that you aim to do this year. So you do need to prioritize self-care. Now, the next thing that I'm going to talk about is kind of like very contradictory to what I've just said for myself, but you need to also practice the act of money management. Now, I said that this is very contradictory because for me, most of my self-care kind of things involve money mismanagement. Very much involves money mismanagement. Like, I want to book that trip, I want to go on a spa, I want to buy this. Sometimes I'm like, I just want to do window shopping, but from that window shopping, I'm like, should I just check out just one item? So that's already leading to money mismanagement. But you need to practice money management, right? You cannot be saying you want to lock in for 2025 and you're not thinking of your future, you're not thinking of your goals, you're not thinking of your emergency funds. I don't know about those things. I'm not really a financial expert. But yeah, this year my advice to you and my advice to me is prioritize money management as much as you want to prioritize self-care. Okay? This is more of a comment to myself or an advice to myself. But in 2025, I want you to hold all of your experiences with some delicateness. It's very easy to get carried away with all of life's busyness and all of the bad experiences and things like that. But I want you to hold life with some level of delicateness. And I'm going to explain what I mean by that, right? You need some level of delicate balance to understand that a good year can also be a bad year, right? Life happens, life will always happen, but a good year can also be a bad year. And I think I kind of like got this idea because I saw a lot of people last year, like they were saying they had mixed feelings about 2024. They had like good experiences and they also had like some bad experiences and things like that. And I think I kind of like related to that to an extent. Like I had things that worked for me and things that, oh my god, I was so worried about, and everything worked out so well, like they panned out well successfully and things like that. But you need to understand that when you suddenly feel joy, when you suddenly see yourself smiling or laughing so hard, those kind of laughter that you feel deep in your belly, don't ask yourself why. Don't feel guilty. Don't like, oh, what's going to happen now? See, I'm of this opinion that some, not like I'm of the opinion, but some days, that moment when you're feeling like, hey, you're so excited, what wrong is going to happen now? Like when you see yourself feeling that way, tell yourself, calm down, breathe, allow yourself soak into your moments of joy. Okay, don't question your joyful moments. Don't ask yourself, why are you smiling right now? Smile as big as this or even bigger. My head hurts from that, but yeah, you get what I'm saying, Abby. Yep. When sadness wants to come, it comes and it doesn't even give us a reason. Like you just see yourself very moody. At least for me, I just go into this state of moodiness that it's very difficult for me to come out from, and I'm trying to let myself understand, and which is what I'm also trying to let you understand, that sadness does not need a reason to consume you. So therefore, do not need to have specific reasons to allow joy to consume you. If possible, go out of your way to look for things to be joyful about, to be excited about. If your joy doesn't come, force it and bring it to yourself and say, you know what, this joy, I must feel you today. Sadness does not have to take control over our life and does not have to determine what our mood for the year has to be. You need to hold your moment with some delicateness. When joy comes, savor the moment, enjoy it, embrace it with all gladness. Because when sadness wants to come, it will consume you literally. Except you are very tough and you are the audacious kind of person. I'm like that most of the times, but some tough days pass some tough days. So you literally need some balance, some level of balance to be able to enjoy and let yourself feel those joyful moments in your life you get. So this one is really important, and I think I need to emphasize on this one a lot, but I'm going to keep it short and simple. In 2025, you see this year, do not dwell on all the things that went wrong in 2024. It's okay for you to reflect on what you've done. I should be expecting that you've done your reflections over like 2024, what you did, what you could have done better, what worked and what did not work. But you see, one thing I want you to take from this video, or another thing I want you to take from this video, and one thing I need you to focus on is do not dwell on what did not go right in 2024, because if you spend all of 2025 regretting some of your actions or stay hurt regarding what happened in 2024, all you're going to do is just kind of like keep being stuck in a bubble. You need to heal, you need to move past what did not go right in 2024, and you need to re-strategize and channel all of your energy into making 2025 work for you. And this also applies to me because sometimes I kind of like want to overflog myself. Like I said, like I kind of like, to an extent, I want to say that I'm a perfectionist, even though I'm not really a perfectionist. But for certain areas of my life, I want to think about what could I have done in this aspect? What could I have done better? How could I have done this? And it's very easy to swing into a pothole or a loophole, and you're just there continuously thinking about what you did, what you did not do, what you could have done. You know what? You need to forgive yourself and you need to not focus all of your time, all of your being on what went wrong last year or the years before, but rather you need to channel all of that energy into thinking about what would work for you in 2025 or what you need to do differently in 2025. Okay, yeah, I'm sounding all serious now. I'm sounding too serious now, so let's ease things a little bit. Okay, now on to more not so serious advices, right? You are not missing out on a thing because everyone else is doing it. Now, this one, in fact, this one is not even an advice. This one is an attack. I'm attacking you. Christmas just finished. Everybody was doing Kiniko. You want to do it. Valentine is coming. Everybody is doing Kiniko. You want to do it. Find your own things that you enjoy and do it. People will come and say, relationship people, they're pressing our neck. Nobody's doing anything to press your neck. Nobody's doing anything to intimidate you. Nobody's posting whatever it is that they are posting online because they have you in their mind. Like, I don't know if people are doing that, but if literally anyone is doing that because of me, like I look at stories without even paying attention. I literally scroll through stories like unconsciously. I'm just scrolling. I don't know what I'm scrolling through. So imagine if you're posting content because of me to say you want to pepper me, but nobody's actually posting anything specifically to prepare you. Not getting swayed or feeling pressured because of what you think everyone else is doing. This is the age where everybody's doing fake life. And yeah, advising you people, I'll give you advice that nobody asked me for. You might be surprised that I'm very much, if I'm forming that I have sense right now, one I know get like, don't be getting swayed. You don't know people's life. You only know the glimpse that they've showed you, which you don't really know like that. You've only seen the glimpse that they've showed you. It doesn't mean that you know their life. So you can't be using that very baseless information that you think you have to feel pressured and not be pressuring yourself and be doing. Nobody's trying to pressure you. Nobody's trying to prepare you. Don't be getting swayed away. Like, if you think you are getting to that level in life where you think that you're getting pressured, unfollow these people. Even if it's me, even if it's my account, sorry, don't follow me. But you get the gist, minus me, don't unfollow me. But if you feel like somebody is doing something that is peppering you, or you don't like this person's content anymore, or they are overdoing, this one is doing too much, unfollow them. Now they not force you. like sometimes these people used to baffle me when this one will say this one is just doing this one to pepper us, but it's your data you're using to watch them. You might as well unfollow them. Like I'm sure when that person posted that thing, that person did not post that thing that they're posting it specifically for you. Don't be getting swayed away by the things that you see on the internet. And this is very important. I'm sounding like I'm joking right now, but it's very important because we have lots of people now who do not have minds of their own. Everybody wants to do this certain trend because that's what everyone else is doing. I want to do it like this. And there was this conversation one day that I saw online, and I was like, I literally do not really like to make comments. I'm literally only very active on Twitter, but I literally do not like to like comment on very trending matters. But this one I had to speak up. And this girl posted a tweet saying that now it feels like I'm telling the story, but I have to. This girl posted a tweet saying that her cousin is getting married, but her cousin is feeling sad because she does not have friends that will do ashebi for her. So now she's making this post on Twitter to ask random girls to volunteer to be her cousin's ashwebi. And I'm like, why does she have to be? Why is it a must that her cousin will have ashwebi? And she said because that's the trend. Everybody wants to do. Everybody does this. This trend that is going on, and your ashwebi guest will be. And I'm like, so she's doing it not because she wants it, but because it's a trend. Like to me, make it make sense. It doesn't make any sense. Like you can't be doing things because that's what's raining on the internet. That's what everybody's doing. So you don't have a mind of your own. You're an adult. You are an adult. You can't be doing things because everyone else is doing it on the internet. You can't be doing things because that's what is trending. That's what is raining now. So you want to do it too. What about what you like? Can't you set your own trend? Can't you do things your own way? Don't stop getting swayed by other people's lives. You literally know nothing about these people. And last but very much not the least, don't do life without God. This is 2025, and this is me telling you, don't do life without God. Like we talked about random things from career to relationships to, you're building your self esteem, building friendships, and things like that. I've talked about everything, but this video will not be complete if I don't say this. Don't do life without God. The wisdom of God is profitable to direct. So don't do life without God in 2025. In everything that you're doing, every decision that you're doing, every step. We've talked about money management. Come on, look at me. It's not the size of your source, but the greatness of your resource. And my resource is God. I don't know about you. My resource is God. And that's why I'm trying to tell you that don't do life without God in 2025. Because if God is your resource, we already know that God is great and all powerful and almighty. There's literally nothing He cannot lead you to do or to manage or to conquer or to excel in. So please don't do 2025 without God. And don't forget, 2025 is for locking in, is for building very relevant relationship. It's for literally excelling in all aspects of our lives. And I've touched different things today or in this session talking about these things, right? On a lighter note, do you know one more thing that you should be doing in 2025? If you're watching this video, let me tell you what you should be doing in 2025. Start sending your diaspora friends money. This one is not in the main video, but it's in the main video. You need to start sending your abroad friends money. You people just think that people abroad they have money somewhere. No. Since I relocated, nobody have dashed me free money. I've not seen free money. Like nobody. I will do with some naira in my life right now, right? Anywho, this is where I leave this video. I feel like this has been such a very long talk. I really wanted this video to be as short as possible, but I've literally just gone on yapping and yapping and yapping. Anywho, if you've watched till this part, you are the real MVP. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed. I definitely want to read your comments in the comment box, so do well to leave your comments. Hit the like button as well. I've said that I did mention in my last video that I was going to be doing more of Yapper sessions. So this is my very first one of Fifi's Yapper sessions. So if you do want to see more of these sessions, let me know in the description box below. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. How does the Gen Z guys used to do it again?